Hey, this is Anthony Hannigan, and welcome back to musicmoose.org. One of the big questions out there on our forum, which if you're just tuning in for the first time, whether you're catching this on YouTube or on the Moose site or Revere, anywhere, make sure you go to www.musicmoose.org. Check out all the incredible lessons that we have to offer. And I keep dropping this clip. It comes off my lapel here for some reason. But let me get back in tune here. One of the things there, we have a great forum and a community that we're building up, and so we're able to ask questions and make referrals. And it's not just us here at the Moose; it's people there with experience as well. So it's a very comfortable place to be. And so a lot of the questions that I'm getting is from people that are out there watching this, and so there's been so many, and I'm trying to touch on every single one. And I think Joe and I here have a good target, and I think we might be able to handle a lot of it. So one of the things is how can you fake your way in a song? Now earlier I did a whole bunch of tunes and kind of just threw them out there. So now if you want to just fake your way through a tune, I'll pick one at random, and you play it. I'm just going to play it right here, and you can just follow right through with me, and I'll show you a couple different ways to chord through it. And then I'll show you a couple of different ways you can pick something over top of it. So let's just take, like, the chords are going to be G, E, A, D, G. G, E, A, D, G. This is the tune Salty Dog, if you ever heard that tune. But one of the things here, if you just walked up to a jam and they were playing that, chances are it would probably be like, standing on the corner with a suit, honey, let me be your salty dog. And so you might be overwhelmed with what they're playing. Do not fret, have no woes. Grab your instrument, get up there, stand. 99% of playing this thing, or playing any instrument, is confidence and getting over that fear factor. So the best thing to do to get over that fear factor is to do it, and do it as many times as you can. Get involved in the community activities. If there's not a jam session in your area, then have one. Get a bunch. I'm sure, I can almost guarantee there's a bunch of people, at least 5 or 10, and that's all it takes to get a jam session together. Put an ad out there, post it on the forum. To be surprised how many people lurk and want to get together and get out there and start playing. But so one of the things you can basically do if you want a chord, now just E, A, D. Now if you find the chord that it's in, you can pretty much just find that root chord and just chop over that the whole entire time. Or let up a little pressure and just get that chop going like that. Or you can change the rhythm up a little bit too. You're eventually going to drive the traditionalists insane if you don't play something, but so it's only going to work for a little while. It's like a disaster recovery, but this is what we want to get at right here. So G, E, A, D, G. So a nice way to fake it is just, you want to stay in the chords inside of your box right there. It's not wise to go off and probably improvise, like play a B flat over somebody that's wailing on a banjo G chord. But if you stay with the G is going to work with every chord that's in that song. So if you play the root chord, 50% of the time you're going to be able to get away with faking yourself through it and just doing a little imitation chop, not even pressing anything down. Just get that going. Work on your timing. Even if you don't know the tune, you can still practice on your timing, which is done with the right hand here. And a couple of ways to do it. You can just find your G note and walk them all up. So if I'm playing G, E, A, D, that's going to get us kind of, not so much imitating, but kind of like faking our way through the tune. It's unfair. I'm at an advantage here because I know this song, but for somebody who doesn't know it, rhythm is going to be key into faking your way into the tune. So as long as you got a good rhythm, you could probably fool anybody out there that's actually listening for the chords. So you can actually just kind of, but it's good to learn the chords, and that's what I highly advise. You don't want to fake your way through mandolin playing. You actually want to kind of know somewhat about the instrument, and the root part of it is understanding the chords. And if you're playing, if you always land on that root chord, whatever it is, the key that the song is in, you should do no wrong. And then kind of work the songs. It's okay to ask somebody and say, hey, what are the chords in this song? And then watch their hands, watch for the chord changes. Importantly, as that, it would be listening as well. Listen to the change. See? Change, 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 change. And that's it on faking your way chord-wise through a song. We're going to get how you can fake your way through picking a little bit too in the very next series. So tune back in here at the Moose. Thank you very much.